What is the process for renewing the Brazil Golden Visa? Hello there, my name is Luciano Oliveira. I am a Brazilian attorney. So when you secure the Brazil Golden Visa by purchasing qualifying real estate in Brazil, you're gonna get 4 years of temporary residency in the country. During these 4 years, you gotta come to Brazil at least 14 days for every 2 years. So for a total of 4 years, you're gonna need to spend roughly a month in Brazil. You gotta be 14 days every 2 years, so you can either spend 7 days a year in Brazil or come here every other year and then spend 14 days. When you are about to expire the 4 years of temporary residency, you're gonna need to apply for the so-called undefined residency in Brazil. I know it's a strange terminology. We call it período indefinido, which basically means the Brazilian immigration wants to avoid the term permanent residency so they can withdraw the residency if the need arises. And to apply for the second term of residency, the so-called undefined residency, all you need to do is to find a professional who has access to the system where the Brazilian government interacts with the immigration professionals. The system is called Migrante Web. We have a notice of people who try to use the system on their own. We don't recommend it. The system exists for professional immigration personnel and not for end users. So don't take your chances. Hire someone to properly apply for the renewal of your Brazil Golden Visa. Some of the requirements for the renewal are gonna be, you still need to own the real estate property, right? So they're gonna ask for a current or recently issued copy of the deed. Your name should show on the chain of title as the recent and current owner. They're gonna ask for criminal records. So if you've been living in Brazil for the last 4 years, you're gonna need criminal records from Brazil. If you've been living abroad as well, you're gonna need to provide criminal records for another country. There are other minor documents required by the immigration, but these two are the most important ones. Again, you need to own the property that gave you the visa originally, and you need to have clean criminal records. If you had any issues, these issues should be resolved, and they should be minor issues, of course. Otherwise, the Brazilian immigration would decline your application. Another interesting requirement is that you have registered for the Brazilian ID card. The Brazilian ID card was known as RNE in the past, and now it's known as CRNM, and it basically means registration of foreign citizens in the Brazilian national immigration system. And you are required to enroll in this system, and then you're gonna get the Brazilian ID card. That's usually taken care by all applicants because the Brazilian ID card is needed for pretty much everything. Just gonna give an example. If you want to have a checking account in the country, you're gonna need this Brazilian ID card. 98% of the Brazilian banks are not gonna open a bank account just with a passport. They are gonna require a Brazilian ID card for this purpose. If this information was helpful to you, I will ask you to please like now our video so other people can find this content, and you also help our company. If you have questions about this theme, please write down your question in the comment section below and follow us for more tips.